Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited about today's video. I just got my new ultra-wide Philips monitor. I moved and I needed to set up my workspace. So yeah, this Philips 34-inch curved monitor. The model number is 346E2CUAE, and I just wanted to do a proper review video for anyone that needs like workspace or monitor recommendations. I did like an unboxing video when I was like taking it out of the carton and setting it on my table. So I'm just going to be overlaying that footage while I talk about like, the setup, its features, specs, my experience with it, the pros, the cons, and whether or not this monitor is worth buying. So back in Nigeria, I used to use like a 32-inch monitor, and now I decided to go a little higher and I got a 34-inch monitor. To be honest, I wanted to go higher, but so I got a 34-inch monitor. So the difference is not that much compared to what I was using. But then the 2-inch inches extra is still something. So first of all, let's talk about the specs. The monitor is a 34-inch monitor. It's a UWQHD, which means it has 3440 pixel by 1440 pixel resolution. It has a 21:9 aspect ratio, and it has a curvature of 1500 R. So it's slightly curved, but it's immersive. The curve is very subtle, and its connectivity is really nice. You get a USB-C, HDMI port, DisplayPort, and headphone jack. I really love the USB-C connection because my old monitor doesn't have that. So I had to like buy like something to connect it with the HDMI to my laptop, and I bought a lot of those things. I would buy it over and over again, and it was spoil. I think I used a total of like 4 or 5 of those stuff. So this monitor does not require that because of the USB-C connection. So once you plug it in, it handles everything: power, video, data. You just need to plug one thing in to your you can plug your laptop directly to the monitor, unlike my former monitor, right? So if your laptop supports it, my laptop supports it, but I was checking online and I realized that not all laptops supports it. So if your laptop supports it, it's a little bit wider than my old monitor, has pretty much the same density. It's very crisp. Even if you have like multiple windows, you can see your tests, right? About the design and the build of the monitor, if there's one word that came to mind when I brought it out of the carton, it was sturdy. That monitor is very sturdy. It was heavy. I had to call someone. I couldn't like lift it out of the box. I had to call a friend that stays in a room not far from mine to help me because it was very sturdy. It's very solid. So it doesn't give that full sleek vibe. It is sturdy instead, solid. It's sleek, but a little bit chunky, if that makes sense. So the sides are borderless. That is nice. That is sleek. But like at the bottom, there's like this big sturdy stuff on the bottom. I don't know if it's metal or if it's wood, but it's really sturdy around the bottom area. And the back area is very simple. All the ports are like neatly arranged around the back area. You have the USB-C ports, HDMI, DisplayPort, and a headphone jack. These ports are like around the back area. And the stand is very solid too, very sturdy, very solid. And I think I like that because it feels firm. It feels like something that won't break. Not like any monitor will break, to be honest. My monitor back at home was very slim, very sleek, and it never broke. Anyways, back to this. The stand is very solid, very sturdy, very versatile. So you can tilt it, you can adjust it, you can tilt it back and forth, you can adjust the height, and it will just stay wherever you adjust it. But to adjust it is a little bit heavy, so you need a little bit of strength to push it up and push it down to adjust the height. But once you push it to a position, it stays there, so it's very reliable, very sturdy. I keep saying sturdy, but yeah, that's the word. It's very sturdy. So when you adjust the height, it does not move around, it stays, right? And there's this little space in between that you can, my laptop stays in this little space, but if you don't have to have your laptop here, then you can just keep stuff there. It's really nice. So you can just put anything you want there. Cable management is really nice because you're not using a lot of cable. If you're using the USB-C, you're not using a lot of cable. But I have a little problem with seeing, you get to see a little part of the cable that goes into the monitor. And that's different from the monitor I have at home. The monitor I have at home, the cables there's a way you can like just push the cable into the stand and you would not see it at all, right? But this one, you're going to see a little cable. So cable management is okay, but it can be better. It can be perfect. So for the build, I would say overall, the build is really nice, really strong, really sturdy. It feels like all this monitor that you have to hand over to your brother, your sister, your cousin. It gives that vibe. For the setting up, to be honest, it does not require so much setting up. After putting it on your table, you can literally just, it's plug and play because of the USB-C rather. So I literally just plugged it into my laptop and that was it. So setting up is not a big deal at all. It's so straightforward. And this monitor also has the picture-in-picture functionality that I have not tested out. So that's because I only have my laptop, right? But you can have 2 inputs active at once. So you can have your laptop, you can have another device plugged into it, and they will both be active at once. So if you have like maybe all these other devices, maybe I don't know if you can use the picture in picture for your gaming devices if you game, or if you stream, if you have a streaming device, you should be able to like use both. So the picture in picture functionality lets you use two active inputs at the same time, and you can swap between them. If you are coding, I really love the pixel density. It's the same one from the one I use in Nigeria, but I always recommend it because if you are coding, we are seeing a lot of small tests. So you need something with this pixel density. So it's really good for coding. I only code. I don't know for gaming but yeah, for coding, it's really nice. It's really perfect. So it's pretty much a very good monitor. And it's also very affordable. So if you're like me, looking for something affordable, I really recommend this monitor. I think with delivery and everything, it costed me around 280 euros. So it's very affordable, and it's a super solid monitor. The build quality is great. When you touch it, when you hold it, you see that it has really good quality. The sleekness is not 100% sleek because it's very sturdy, but it's really nice. It looks really nice. The colors are vivid. The resolution is great. Cable management is okay, but it can be better. And the USB-C also actually helps cable management because now you don't need a lot of cables. But it can be perfect if I don't see anything at all. If it can just be hidden in the stand, that would have been perfect. But cable management is great, but it can be perfect. The curve is really subtle, and I like that. It's not so curved. It's very subtle and really nice. The USB connection is actually 100/100 for me. I really love that. I just one cable input can connect my laptop to my monitor and also handle my charging, can also handle, it's really perfect for me. It's really good for me. I really love it. I haven't used my laptop charger in like forever because I don't need it anymore. So it's very great for productivity. It is minimally sleek, but it is very sturdy. So it's a very solid monitor for the price and for what I use it for my kind of work, coding. So it's very excellent for that. Personally, I'll give it a 4.6 out of 5 review. I'll give it a 4.6. It's a really nice monitor. So yeah, that's my review of the Philips 34-inch curved monitor. I am loving it so far, and I think it's definitely worth considering if you're looking for a large monitor that is affordable. It's very affordable. It's pocket friendly. So I highly recommend getting this monitor. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.